So today I want to do another celebrity inspired look. I haven't done a celebrity inspired look in forever because I'm going to be doing this Blake Lively look right here. I thought it was a really gorgeous look. And it does look like she has a natural glow about her. She doesn't have too luminescent of a foundation on, but just something that's more of a demi-matte consistency, something that looks a little bit more on the natural side but shows off her pretty pregnancy glow. Obviously she's a lot more tan than I am right now, but I'm just going to go ahead and do a foundation that is similar to that consistency just so I can get a similar effect to my skin. First of all, I'm just going to apply a primer, and this one is the Face Illuminator by Revlon, and it's Photo Ready Skin Light and Bare Light. So it's just going to give me a very subtle glow to my face and just really make it look radiant and very natural and refreshed. If you have a demi-matte foundation, go ahead and just use that, but I have to mix these two together. One is matte and one is a luminescent foundation, and just when I mix them together it gives like the perfect demi-matte consistency, and it's also a better color match for my skin. For my foundation, I'm just going to go ahead and apply it with my BH Cosmetics 113 brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and just buff this all over my skin. But even though it looks like she's wearing a lot of foundation, her skin still looks really radiant and beautiful. But yeah, it does look like she's wearing quite a bit of foundation. I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer, but again, it doesn't look like she's wearing anything too brightening. I can see a little bit of highlighting underneath her eyes and on her chin, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I would definitely recommend something that's only going to be about one shade lighter than your skin tone, because it doesn't look like she has a super brightening effect, just something very natural and radiant underneath her eyes. So I'm just going to apply that on really quickly. So just completely cover your chin as well, because it does look like that she has that entire area highlighted, maybe to make it pop even more. So I'm going to go ahead and just highlight that completely. And I'm also just going to highlight my nose as well, because it looks like her whole nose is highlighted. And I just blended it out really quickly because my camera died for a second, so I just blended it out underneath my eyes and on my chin with my beauty blender really quickly. Next, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows, and it does look like she has quite defined, beautiful brows, so I'm going to go ahead and just slap these on and hope that my brows turn out as good as hers look. It doesn't even honestly look like she's wearing any powder on her skin, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that step. Normally I would go ahead and apply powder all over, but I'm going to go ahead and skip that step, and I'm going to just use this powder, which is a translucent powder that just gives you a little bit more of a shimmer, and I'm going to put it in the areas where I highlighted, because it really looks like she has those areas really highlighted. And of course you're going to put a lot of this underneath your eyes as well, and this will also just help set that eye area and make sure that your concealer doesn't crease, and just make sure that it looks super highlighted and radiant underneath your eyes. And also apply it in the center of your forehead, and it also looks like she has it on the sides of her forehead as well, so in the center and on the sides, kind of just all over the forehead really. And of course down the nose as well, and it even looks like she has some on the sides of her mouth, just to really highlight that area. So next I'm going to go in with bronzer and contour, and this side picture of her contour, you can definitely tell that she has a very intense contour going on and a very intense highlight, so I'm going to make sure to do a very intense contour on myself. And I'm also going to bronze up my skin because of course she looks beautiful and bronzed, so I'm going to take my Bourjois bronzer, and I'm going to take this Mineral Elements brush, and I'm just going to warm up my skin all over before I contour. I'm also going to apply some down the sides of my nose, but I'm also going to contour my nose a little bit because it does look like she has a little bit of a contour going on in her nose and underneath my lip as well, just to make that pop. But make sure not to cover up that highlighting powder on that chin area because it does look like her chin is extremely highlighted in this front section, which is something I don't normally do, but I kind of like it because it makes your chin pop a little bit more. And I'm going to go ahead and take bronzer also underneath the chin again, just to make my chin pop even more because it just makes her chin just stands out so much. So I want to make sure to kind of do that. I have an itty bitty chin, so it takes a lot of work to make my chin stand out. One thing I almost forgot is she has her mole uncovered to make sure it doesn't have any foundation on her mole, so I'm going to make sure to uncover mine. I usually don't honestly mind if there's foundation on it, but I wanted to make sure to do that because I've noticed in pictures hers is definitely uncovered. I'm going to go in with Bahama Mama and do a very strong contour with this. Even though I do want it strong, I don't want it to be crazy and all over the place. So what I've been liking to do lately is take a fan brush just so I can be very defined about my contour and just make sure to get it in the hollows of my cheeks. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure to pat that on. And then start blending on. And blend upwards a little bit as well. So just blend upwards and back. And you can leave it like that if you want something a little bit more natural, but it does look like she has hers kind of packed on, so I'm going to go back on there once more and again just pack up that area. Something very sharp and chiseled like this, and very, very defined. Alright, next, like I said, it does look like she has a very highlighted cheek area, so I'm going to make sure to use that. And it looks like it's more of a pale white or pale champagne highlight, so I'm going to go ahead and apply a Mary Luminizer and apply it to my cheekbones quite heavily. Honestly, it doesn't really look like she's wearing any blush, but maybe a little bit, so I'm going to apply a little bit on the apples of my cheeks, because it looks like if she has any, it's mainly on the apples of her cheeks, not blended too far back. I'm going to go back into a fan brush, and I'm going to take a little bit more of the highlighting powder, and I'm going to use the fan brush just so I don't get too much of it all over. But like I said, it does look like she kind of has more of a highlighted forehead. So I'm going to make sure to highlight my forehead in the center and on the temples as well, just to give my face more of a glow. And again, on the chin and down the nose. It looks very, very natural, so that's why I'm not applying too much. I might even just blend out the chin one a little bit because I feel like I packed on too much. But it's not as defined as the cheeks. I might actually go on cheeks one more time and just pack on the cheeks, but the rest of the face is more subtle and more of a natural glow. So I actually had some technical difficulties, unfortunately, so I completely finished my eyes, but I just applied concealer on top of this one to get rid of all the work that I had done, except for obviously the mascara. And I applied a little bit of this Bahama Mama underneath my lower lash line, and I just blended it underneath my eye. I applied the concealer so I can show you what I did just really quickly, even though it's more work. I just want the quality to be really good. So what I first of all did was apply a neutral shadow all over my eye. I just used my e.l.f. concealer brush, and I popped this all over my eyelid because you can't really see what her eye makeup looks like in the picture, so I just kind of went off what I thought it would look like. And I just applied this all over my eyelid just to completely neutralize that area. And then in a slightly bigger blending brush. I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush and the Bourjois bronzer again. You can see a slight color in her crease. So I'm going to work this on, and I'm going to kind of blend it up past my crease a little bit. And then I'm going to take the Bahama Mama. So like I said, I did apply it underneath my eye. I smoked it out. And I applied some eyeliner, by the way. Unfortunately, like I said, technical difficulties, so you guys completely missed that. But I just applied it to my lower waterline and just smudged it out with this Bahama Mama. And I'm also just going to take the Bahama Mama and apply it into my crease, but I'm not going to blow it out as far as the Bourjois bronzer. I'm just going to directly put it into my crease. You can definitely see that she has a darker color in her actual crease. And then back into the Mary Luminizer and this small detail brush, and I'm just going to take a tiny bit of it. I'm going to pop this in the highest point of my brow bone. And then, as well as having it in the waterline, as you can see on this side, I have it smudged a little bit along my upper waterline as well. And then just going back into that Bahama Mama and just smoking out that liner. As for lipstick, I think I've got the perfect shade. It looks like she's wearing something just like a pinky, beigey, slightly brown tone color. I think this is pretty much the perfect color that she is wearing. And I really wish I had other lashes, so you could just leave it like this if you want more of a natural look, but I feel like she is wearing lashes, so I wanted to apply these even though they're the only lashes I have. And hers are very voluminous like these, but I just wasn't a big fan of these lashes when I used them, so I wanted to use different ones. Anyway, here is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a comment down below of what you thought of this look. I would love to do more celebrity inspired looks very soon, and I do plan on doing it. I just was very inspired to do this look. Oh, I'm gonna put my earrings back in because they kept on falling out, so I had to take them out because I don't have the backs in. So I just wanted to do this look, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, leave a comment down below. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you guys later.